We mentioned earlier how tight District 17-6A is at the top. Our Chevy Spotlight found out that over at Stratford, the Spartans' expectations have been lifted due to second-year head coach Brett Nixon. When you're in a hotly contested race for a district crown, you can't let up for a second, not even at practice. The Spartans headed into Saturday's game tied for first with two other teams with two to play. Rewind history 4 short years, and snagging a district title wasn't anything Stratford players dared to dream. But when Brett Nixon arrived on the scene last year, that all changed.
His confidence just installed into us, because Stratford never really had a name, so when he came already organized, ready, just knowing what he was going to do to better the program. So everything that he's been talking to us has been working, so we have no choice but to really believe in him, because it really helps a lot.
First off, he provides us a lot of confidence. He makes us believe in ourselves. When he came in, it was a whole new system that we had to learn, and it was tough for some of us to pick up. But when we got it, he kept talking us through it, kept believing in us. It was our first year last year, so obviously there's gonna be a lot of ups and downs. But he never stopped believing in us.
We talk about having contagious joy, and everybody brings energy and joy to practice. We talk about being relentless with our effort. So those were the things that we were looking to do when we first arrived here.
The Spartans made the playoffs last season for the first time in 4 years, and this year their confidence in themselves was fairly high, maybe too high. After winning 7 in a row in their non-district schedule, they were feeling ready for district play.
Not in an arrogant way as a team, but coming in, we kind of thought it would be kind of a breeze to district, and we came out and lost to Jerseyville their first game. So after that, we got kind of more locked in.
I think it really showed everybody that we can lose, because I think we were on a 7-game win streak before that.
It was the wake-up call they needed, as they'd won 12 of their last 14 games and had a record of 24-5 going into Saturday. The Spartans get a big push from underclassmen as they count on 6 to 7 non-seniors to help produce.
What's fun about this group, though, it's really on any given night, any kid can step up. So we can have a senior step up, you can have a junior step up, and that's the fun part about this group, is that it's not one guy. It's every different night somebody else steps up, and it's fun to watch.
Some of them are just their first year on varsity, and they've stepped up big time. We also had some guys who didn't play much last year, and they're playing some big roles for us this year. And I think they've handled the adversity really well this year, and it's been a really big part for our team and our success this year.
The Spartans got bounced in the postseason last year, but this year they feel it's different. And that comes from their coach and his immense belief in them.
These guys are so unselfish. We talk about one of the things we value is dangerous unselfishness. And these guys are willing to sacrifice their own stats, their own points, to make an extra pass, to cover for a teammate. And that's what's fun about this group, is they're so unselfish.
The Chevy Spotlight is brought to you by the Houston area Chevy dealers. Visit your nearest Chevy dealer and test drive our award-winning products.